Hello, Finny. In the Taco Bell drive-thru already. Uh, I wish. I wish I had some Taco Bell. Um, I got Starbucks when I got off work today. So that's my treat for the day. Um, I know I shouldn't give money to Starbucks, but you know what? I don't know. I have a weird mindset in which I don't know. It's growing up I was like kind of poor, so like I thought people who got Starbucks or could afford Starbucks was like making it. So I was just like, it's this weird, um, sort of, I don't know, association in my brain. So I'm just like, I can afford Starbucks and not be broke, so it's nice. But you should really like, I know I should probably support, I should support local places more. But I'm doing a spontaneous art stream because I'm bored and I want to draw, and I found a really interesting high-speed chase video that I want to watch. So this is like, I don't know, like the artist experience at 3 a.m. just drawing something and watching random videos. Let me see. Like I was already working on a thing. Let me pull up my video. I already have it pulled up. It's I don't I swear to God, LA has some of the weirdest like high-speed chases. I watched one recently where a guy literally stole 3 vehicles and popped the tire on 2 of them. He was literally like riding on the rim. Um on like 2 of these vehicles. But this one's in an RV and it's an hour long. This is like like a news helicopter following an RV that's just blowing through intersections. Um, and it gets pretty bad at some point. I know the RV like gets ripped pieces at one point. Um, Hopefully no one got hurt. That's all I can really hope for. Um, but I'm working on this project of Crow's D&D character Helicina. That's kind of what I'm doing at the moment. Um, she's something. Um, if the audio is ever off, just let me know. Just the name of this bitch. So yeah, this is like a RV high speed chase. I don't know. Something to watch while I doodle. I say doodle, but this is hours of work. I always think that's a funny thing when artists are like, "Yeah, I sketched a thing," and it's like looked like it took a million years. So I don't know. I guess it's kind of like a humble thing. At least for me, it is.
Right through a red light. Here's cross traffic.
Wow,
Right
that
there. This
yeah.
guy
So
is
this RV is
obviously
like blowing through
very
intersections.
much in question
Art,
here
you
as
love
this
art,
car
amazing. Do you
bumper
like high
cars
speed
putting other
chases?
cars on the road and even bouncing off of the curb a few seconds ago. doing these speeds with the lack of ability to really steer
Oh my
this
god,
vehicle.
this RV
Not
is
clear what his experience
crazy.
is with a vehicle this size. All we can tell you at this point is that it's a stolen RV somewhere in
Hot Pursuit, good. So this is like a police chase in LA.
To a red light, going right through the red light, making that right turn. Cars having to slam on the brakes there.
Wow, Kevin, that's you had one outside your house the other night.
The dog in the driver's seat on his lap, so he's driving with a dog on his lap.
No, not the doggo. Oh, I'm so terrified for the dog.
It's a man or a woman behind the wheel, but obviously you can only imagine the number of people that might fit in there. Who knows who else or how many people might be in
this is my current art at the moment, a project I'm working on.
Extremely erratically, taking that turn pretty quickly there, and now coming to a stop for the first time at Oakdale and Halstead, making a left turn onto Halstead, and the CHP is continuing to follow behind him very closely here. They cannot let this guy get too far ahead of them. They have to keep up with this suspect to bring this to an end as soon as possible. This is a dangerous weapon that is speed.
Wow, that's crazy, Kevin.
Again, continuing on Halstead, making another right turn here, and again, having a really tough time trying to maneuver this vehicle through these streets.
I hate that they're going through, like, a residential area. That's the scariest thing. No, I'm just scared for the pupper in that guy's lap. I mean, to be honest, Kevin, this high-speed chase is an hour long, so they outrun the cops for a while.
I mean, it's not the type of vehicle that would be very easy to box in any scenario. You do have the helicopter overhead here, a handful of units right behind him trying to keep up. Again, he's doing manageable speeds now, but you've been watching it once again right over the curb there, taking these turns really, really wide. And it's just not a vehicle that's capable of maneuvering like that, especially on streets like
this is like a 3-year-old chase. I saw this announcer is great.
He was on the 5 freeway, transitioned to the 118 as
he's cruising.
Hit a number of cars at that point, and then you saw the video that you just showed a minute ago. Here comes another head-on collision. Very, very
God, that's
there.
So scary. Like how close.
Or she is not stopping at any of these red lights. And again, once they go into oncoming lanes of traffic, you have the high risk of a head-on collision with a vehicle.
That's so spooky.
The damage potential is extremely serious. So you could just tell. Once again, as we're on Plummer Street, he's doing well over the speed limit, right through another red light once again, and they're, again, doing their best to stay behind him. It's tough for any law enforcement agency, no matter who you are, to follow a vehicle into oncoming lanes of traffic.
I mean, yeah.
On surface streets, it's just very, very difficult, but in this case, they have no choice. They have to follow him as closely as possible, and at some point, they're going to have to take some. What's he? Okay, he looks like he's driving over something. Okay, he just made a turn there and through a parking lot. It's a surface street off of Plummer Street. So he's back on Tampa Avenue.
They're in like some sort of shopping. Oh, an apartment complex.
This parking lot, and he's probably hoping to come out the other side.
You ran 47 red lights, failed to stop at 28 stop signs.
If not a commercial parking lot.
It gets pretty rough at some point. I know, like, the side of this RV ends up coming off at some point. Because I've seen clips of this particular chase.
Slicing right through that tree.
Well, excuse me, that happened.
He ripped the whole side. Yeah, the whole side is missing.
Wow, holy shit, dude. There it is. Yeah, holy shit. And it's still going.
Amount of debris that's falling out of this RV. You can see the front right tire. It looks like that wheel's almost about to come off, or at least the tire is very flat.
I don't know how they make a whole hour-long chase when within how quickly did he hit that tree? Like really quickly, like within the first 5 minutes. I know the doggo.
No windshield.
I don't know where the doggo is, and that's what scares me.
Squeezing through traffic, this large vehicle now squeezing through traffic on Tampa Avenue. Again, we're right along Tampa Avenue in Northridge now, continuing to make our way further south through
windshield. We don't need that.
Again, we've hit a number of cars. He sliced his vehicle right past that tree. That tree
Holy
just tore
shit,
the side of
dude.
the vehicle to shreds.
Holy
And
shit.
now that front wheel, that
Just-
front axle and that front wheel
It's
is
so
about to just
insane.
fall off.
I think it's a woman who's driving this the RV.
I just don't think he's going to be able to maintain control much longer. I mean, this is a difficult vehicle to drive under the best of circumstances on surface streets, let alone in this condition. You can see the dog out the window there, the driver's side window.
Okay, it's at the driver's side window.
Continuing
Oh,
to drive like a madman through the
this
streets
just
of the San
scares me
Fernando
for the
Valley.
dog.
We're still in Northridge, southbound on Tampa
Poor
Avenue,
little doggo.
and at least the traffic is dwindling a little bit through this section right here. But when there is traffic, he is showing no regards, just squeezing right through whatever cars he can, and just so desperate to get away. He's not going to get very far here. He's just.
I like this announcer's like, it's not gonna get very far, and then you look at the timestamp and it's like, oh, my friend, he's got like another 40 to 50 minutes in this RV.
Back into oncoming lanes of traffic once again, pulling off, coming to a stop now. He's going to try put it in reverse. He's putting it in reverse and now pulling onto Lanark Street. No, he's trying to continue. There's
Wow.
the dog is literally sticking his head out the front windshield.
No, the
which
poor
is
dog.
completely gone. I don't know how this person is driving. I cannot see his face, but the
You
whole
and me
top
both,
of,
announcer.
The whole top of the front cab is basically hanging right in front of the steering wheel. So I don't know how he sees where he's going. He must be crouched over, trying to kind of look through there, that little gap that he has to use to drive this vehicle. Again, still speeding. We'll go ahead and throw up our real-time speed tracker. He's got to be doing about 40 miles per hour, upwards of 60
Accidentally
miles per
opened
hour
Microsoft
on Tampa
Office.
Avenue. Just to give you an idea, this is a 40 mile per hour speed limit on Tampa Avenue. He is continuing to blow through red lights. Another close call there, and now we have to check and see how far back law enforcement has fallen behind. I don't know if they've been able to keep up with him. You see the LAPD helicopter.
Yeah, you see the police
there are
chopper,
no black
but
and whites behind him anymore.
wow,
Presumably,
he's outrunning
they
them
may have pulled
cops.
back. They may have just lost it because of the driving that was just so out of control through some of those intersections. They may have let him.
He's speeding going about 40.
They may try and catch up with him. I don't think they've canceled the pursuit by any means, but they're certainly tracking from above. And the fact that they've pulled off has not affected his driving whatsoever. He has not slowed down. He has not eased up whatsoever. Again, into oncoming lanes of traffic with this giant RV continuing on Tampa Avenue. You cannot stress enough, if you live in this part of the San Fernando Valley, we're now in
Oh, it's in San
If you
Fernando.
live
Yeah,
in
he's
Florida,
got
You need to pay attention to this and keep the
going
kids inside.
almost
keep
60?
Your pets inside. He could pull into a
It's
surface
fluctuating,
street
really.
He could pull into a parking lot at any moment, and he's.
To be honest,
not
I
gonna
don't
slow
know.
down. He is just driving.
The,
he or she is driving completely out of control.
You get some crazy chases out of LA. I watched another similar video from maybe like a few months ago, and
we're about to come up
it was
on Ventura,
almost a
on,
2-hour
on Ventura
chase,
Boulevard here.
and the
on
cops
Victory Boulevard,
had boxed the guy in
Avenue,
like
at Victory
twice,
going
and he
through
kept
Victory.
getting away, and I'm like,
Again, thinking of
how
the red light
does
there,
that
right through the
happen?
red light. I don't know how much longer those wheels are going to hang on. That axle is really wobbling. It looks like the tire's intact. I don't think it's a flat tire, but the wheel itself is very wobbly, and I just don't know how much further it's going to take him. But you could.
I know, Kevin. I don't understand how, like, especially like an RV. How do you lose an RV? I mean, I reckon there's like some sort of protocol that they have to follow, but like,
you're right though, David. He may not have been able to make that left turn for that reason, and that's why he put it in reverse. He was able to make the right turn.
At the very least, the helicopter's keeping up.
On the driver's side there, we'll try and get a little bit of a better description of the suspect here. I can't tell just yet whether it's a man or even a female.
You
But
can't
it
see
looks
it.
like it's a female. It's a female driver. I think it's a female driver.
Yeah, I believe in this woman. Yeah.
very animated. There might be 2 dogs. There are 2 dogs in her
No.
lap. I think there's 2 dogs.
Plot twist, there's 2 dogs. I'm sorry, what?
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my
Shit.
goodness. This is incredible. This is incredible. You have a large RV with a driver who's out of control with 2 large dogs on her lap,
Oh, they're-
continuing to blast through these red lights.
I
Now
can't.
we're on a surface street here. It's Topham Street, just off of Tampa. Now coming up on what intersection is that? We're in Woodland Hills now, making a left turn, but barely able to make that left turn. Really, really wide, and the dog is scared.
Oh no!
Goodness gracious! The
Oh,
dog is running away.
run
The dog
away,
is okay.
pupper.
The dog is running away. There's still another dog on her lap.
Oh my
The
god.
dog is walking
I hope
away.
that
You saw
dog
me
is
dribble down there.
okay.
He was very, very scared. He jumped out and is now walking away. Oh no. Oh goodness. Oh goodness.
Oh shit. Oh, the poor popper, my dude. My guy.
Now putting in a reverse again.
That's
This is what she pulled on Tampa Avenue again. Has no regard for any of these other cars here. She's just slamming into everything in her way. Slamming into every pole, every tree.
I
every
don't
vehicle in
understand
her
like
way.
the
That
logic
dog
that
was
goes through
freaked out.
people's
Both
head.
dogs are freaked out. I think the other dog is still
Hello,
in her
Finny.
lap.
The
But
dog
man,
jumped out of the
what a
vehicle
scary
and ran
pursuit.
away. It
I
was
have
so.
not seen anything
I'm
like
so
this
upset.
in maybe ever.
But did you get your burrito, Finny?
She might. I don't know why she made that U-turn, but she may be trying to go back and get.
What
the
is
other
happening?
dog.
I'm watching a high-speed pursuit. It's an RV. It's literally an hour-long pursuit in an RV.
She just struck another RV. Oh, another close call. Another close call.
Shit.
Again, each of these intersections, she's had the worst luck.
Yeah,
All
quote
of her
unquote high speed. They're going
intersections have been
50,
red lights.
but
So every time she goes
it's high
through,
speed,
she
like
doesn't even
in
slow
terms of
down.
like I guess a
So many
residential
close
area.
calls. It's a
I know the
miracle.
dog.
Now,
I'm
we've
so
seen 4
upset.
people hurt so far, but she's continuing now. Victory Boulevard at Belmar Avenue, continuing down Victory Boulevard. We're going east.
Yeah, like the driver like hit a tree and like scraped the entire side of the front half of like the RV off. It's wild as shit.
There, and it looks like she made that one, but once again, we don't see any black and whites anywhere near her.
Yeah, the cop.
Just the LAPD.
Oh, there. Okay, there's a cop. There's a
here
cop.
comes another. Is that CHP? Is that CHP
It-
or LAPD? So CHP,
How long has this
CHP is now back
This
in pursuit
has been
here.
going
They've
on
managed to
for
catch up with
13
her.
minutes and
And
just
we'll
now
see
seeing
what their-
cops.
what their plan is here, because spike strips aren't going to do very much, and a pit maneuver, while it would be very unconventional, a pit maneuver would be very unconventional, but it would not surprise me if we see an opportunity on an empty street where maybe they could spin it out of control. Again, the circumstances would have to be just right. It would not be a normal pit maneuver like we would typically see. It would be a very careful decision by the watch commander to give the go-ahead for a pit maneuver in a situation like this. But desperate times call for desperate measures, and you've got to believe they are considering everything at this
So upset.
Another, oh no!
Holy fucking
Right
shit,
into
dude.
that black sedan. Okay, took a spin, and now she's hitting the curb.
That was like a
once
head-on
again. So there we have
collision.
A T-bone crash. I don't.
Yeah,
see
that's not a
either
pit
dog.
maneuver. That was a
The-
fucking head-on collision.
The dog's trying to get out again. Yep. Okay.
Oh, look at the doggo.
And
Oh,
she's still not slowing down.
what the
For
fuck,
everybody
dude?
and everything in her way.
I'm pausing because holy shit. The amount of fear that's going through that poor little dog. I'm so upset. Why would I do this to myself? Oh fuck. Hopefully no one gets hurt. Oh. You want to see the crash again? Okay. That's it.
Again, the circumstances would have to be just right. It would not be a normal pit maneuver like we would typically see.
Yeah,
It would
yeah.
be a
It
very
was
careful
right before the
decision
pit
by the
maneuver
watch commander to
comment.
give the go-ahead for a pit maneuver in a
It's
situation
like a
like
head-on
this. But
collision.
desperate times call for desperate measures, and you've got to believe they are considering everything at this point.
Right there.
Oh no! Right into that black
That's
sedan.
awful.
Okay, took a spin, and now she's hitting the curb once again. So there we have a T-bone crash. I don't see the other dog. I don't see the other. The dog's trying to get out again. Yep.
The poor doggo.
Okay. And she's still not slowing down.
That was best scenario crash.
For everybody and everything.
I'm hoping that driver was okay.
Serious damage to life and property in the San Fernando Valley. If you live anywhere in the Tarzana area is where we are right now. We're back on Tampa. We've been on Tampa before. We're further south now in the San Fernando Valley here at Burnetta Place. So Tampa Avenue, Burnetta Place. If you live anywhere near here, we're south of Ventura Boulevard now, making our way up into the hills. Oh no! Oh
what the
goodness.
fuck?
Oh my God! Right into the tree, slammed right into a silver sedan there that was pulling into a driveway, and the pursuit.
How do you hit the back of someone
at Tampa Avenue and Wells Drive? Tampa Avenue
like
and Wells
that?
Drive.
Who's
LAPD now speeding into position here.
Oh shit! She's running. The dog's okay though. The dog is okay.
RV. Unbelievable. She's running down Tampa Avenue.
Possibly.
And I think she must
What
know
the
somebody
fuck,
in the neighborhood,
dude?
maybe just trying to get into the
yeah, we on foot now.
Here comes CHP, and she
oh,
is
good.
being taken down by CHP. Wow.
Fuck. Okay, they got her. It was not an hour-long chase like I thought it'd be, but holy fucking shit, dude. I thought it was supposed to be an hour long. So did I. But, I guess not. You feel scammed? There is another car chase.
Like an older gentleman on the ground.
Oh no.
Ambulances on the way out.
That was like that was an injured person.
Once again, Tampa Avenue at
I'm gonna skip ahead. I guess they're probably like looking at the damage. Yeah, that's what they're doing. Okay. So this is just, it was a 15-minute car chase. But I'm gonna switch over to a different one. This one there was a lot of, like, damage in this one. And I feel so bad. Oh my god. But I know there was, let's see. No, that was very sad. That was like... Okay, this one's a much longer car chase. This one's wild. Oh. Didn't mean to do that. Pull up this video. No. Do. Oh no. There we go. The truck one. Um, I know this one's quite a long. It's just this one's wild. This one's a bit longer. This one's about an hour and 20 minutes long.
David, we were up over Knott's Berry Farm, looked out the window, and what do you have?
I think this is the same announcer too.
91 freeway, just past the 5 freeway. Unclear which agency is pursuing this vehicle. Right now, he's going so fast, there's nobody.
This guy is doing a high-speed chase. He's going like 80.
91 freeway. It's a black Honda Civic. The driver's side window rolled down. Apparently, this was an attempted traffic stop. As I mentioned, unclear which agency and who is pursuing here, or if this is technically still in pursuit mode. But what you can see here is that the driving is very dangerous, very erratic.
He managed to squeeze through some tight. Yeah, he like.
Cars at a red light. You can see some front end damage on that bumper now.
Knott's Berry Farms down the street from your house. Oh shit, dude.
91 freeway. This appears to be a residential street, doing about 60 miles per hour down a residential street just east of Maple Street. So Huntington Avenue and Maple Street just coming up on Maple, making a right turn now, slowing down just a little bit, zigzagging his way again through this residential neighborhood with nobody right behind him, but making random turns nonetheless here at a pretty high rate of speed and not really stopping for any of these stop signs. Looks like he's pulling over and maybe thinking about dumping the vehicle. There goes the driver's side door opening up, and he is either going to walk or run away here. He dropped his phone, and now maybe getting in the vehicle. We'll see here. It looks like he's very, very agitated in a rush.
He's gonna try to like steal this truck.
Getting in a pickup truck. We'll see if he. Okay, yeah, he does not. He does. I was gonna say maybe he happens. Yeah, he's breaking into the pickup truck.
That's just so wild how like this helicopter stays on this dude for like the entire chase.
Right,
I don't know.
Back in that original car, almost for a second, looks like he was intentionally getting in that pickup truck as if he also had the keys, but obviously was trying to break in there, now choosing to get away in that original pursuit vehicle. I could tell you that Anaheim PD's helicopter is overhead here. They have eyes on it. They are probably streaming ABC7 as we speak.
I think he was just trying to, because this was the car he got stopped in, so I think he was trying to dump it and like change vehicles.
Back in that original Honda Civic as he tries to hide out somewhere in this neighborhood. Unclear whether he's going to get back on the freeway.
Where are the cops? They're not here.
Doing a complete circle as he's basically come out the other side of this neighborhood. So heading northbound now on Catalpa Avenue into oncoming lanes of traffic. Some wild turns here. They have to get some ground units into this area because the driving, as I see it, is just way too dangerous to let this go on much further, nonetheless, in the middle of rush hour.
Dude, this is like GTA. It's like you just go spray paint the car. You're good.
You've got to wonder right off the bat whether this vehicle belongs to him. It just doesn't make sense that he would just dump the vehicle for no other reason.
I'm wondering what he was getting stopped for and why he ran.
It might be running out of gas.
But I'm wondering.
Gas is low, and if it's a stolen car, that would have made a lot of sense. Now he's parking it in a parking spot once again. Clearly, really trying to get rid of this vehicle, and now running through this subdivision here. We'll try and get across here. It looks like it's going to be North Schooner Lane as he runs through these townhomes.
He possibly does have something illegal in the car.
If we widen now, we'll see. Okay, let's stay on him. Stay on him right here. He's just running around this building here. Looks like he's coming up on another couple of cars parked here.
It has some warrants on him.
A small red compact car. Looks like he's trying to break in
it's like,
to the van. He finds an open door in that white van. And now
this van takes a fucking beating.
Right behind him. He's blocked in.
I remember watching. I watched some clips of it.
Likely trying to hotwire it at this point, and you can see they have lit him up. And basically blocked him in. If he tries to back out, it could get ugly. But in any event, officers now with their guns drawn.
What stuns me is that the cops have him here.
They have their eyes on him. They're
And
just
he's
waiting for backup at this point, and obviously trying to bark some orders at him, hoping he gets out of the vehicle. Let's try and come around the other side if we can. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, we're actually on the north side of the Disneyland TFR, so we actually are going to be forced to hold this position right here. Unfortunately, we can't see the driver's side of that white van. But again, if you're just tuning in, there is a pursuit driver that is just.
Am I drawing Halasina? Yes.
Into the front of that black and white, that is Fullerton Police. Fullerton Police now trying to block him in as he puts it in reverse. He's going up and down, trying to.
Did you see the full picture so far,
Finney?
I'm just kind of like working on the eyes at the moment.
There's really nowhere for him to go. He's got a fence in front of him. Look at this. Look at violently into reverse, ramming right into that Fullerton Police Department vehicle. That's right. Yes. This is very dangerous.
Oh, I sent you the sketch.
That
that's
officer
right.
has no choice but to use force if his life is in danger, but he is waiting for backup.
And
at this point, really has very few options available to him.
This is what I got so far.
On the suspect's right.
I'm kind of like
so now two
messing with like
sure
the
from that same patrol car, but I only see those
the
two
skin tones
and he is just going
such.
Back and forth. Now he's created some room to escape here, and he's going to probably try and ram in again or do a 4-point turn and turn it around. He's got to turn it all the way around without hitting that tree, and he may have a couple minutes to do it here because what else can those officers do? They really don't have many options.
Yeah, I'm happy with it so far.
Here comes back up, head to head. This is dangerous. Look at this. A head on.
But I'm not happy with this fucking high-speed chase, dude.
Vehicle, and now he's racing through the subdivision as more officers race into this neighborhood. Look at this. What is he going to do here? Around all of those black and whites, those are two Fullerton police officers that are
this motherfucker drifting.
Look at this.
What the fuck?
What we are seeing here. He is now back on Corbin
I don't know, man.
After
oh, you like the leaves and stuff?
Black and whites who were just pulling into the neighborhood to try and help that original officer after a while.
It's like I was kind of like operating off of like her token, which is this little picture. I like the little I thought the leaf crown was really nice, and she's like a fey elf. There is also some other things that I also drew, like she has like a moon crown that I might add eventually, but I don't know. And yeah, hopefully it turns out.
Scene in that parking lot. We now have a brand new pursuit on our hands here as he has carjacked this vehicle and now racing down Coronet Avenue at Maple Street. Once again, a dangerous situation on the hands of Fullerton Police here.
Oh, you like the earrings? Because that's what was in her original token, was like these little earring bands right here. And then since she was like a patron of Sahedin, I was like, oh, little moon earrings would go very well since Sahedin's the moon weaver.
That's right.
I feel you, Finney. I want absolutely more animals in my life.
Those cops like that. Attempted assault on.
Oh,
look at this. Ramming past all of this traffic here
Guy.
as he tries to get back on the freeway. It looks like he's trying to get back on the 91 freeway. He sideswiped two separate cars to get through that red light, getting back onto the 91 freeway. Surely CHP is being called in here as Fullerton Police really has their hands tied. Many of those officers, I have not seen them get much closer to him, and now he's
like,
on.
I I
westbound
would
side of the
want a
91 freeway, as I was
corgi,
about to say. Anybody who is that reckless and
but
willing
we
to put
can't have
themselves in
dogs
that position
because
where they are face to face with those
one of our
officers,
cats,
it
Eva,
is a desperate suspect behind the
doesn't
wheel
like
here.
other animals,
Obviously,
so
obviously, very, very dangerous.
I would kill for a corgi too. Corgi, God,
Getting onto
I
the
would kill for a
front.
corgi too. They're so adorable. God, this guy's going almost 90 miles an hour,
And he
which
just has
isn't,
no regard. He has no problem ramming into anybody at
which
this
isn't.
point or
Actually, I don't
sideswiping
know.
any
I don't
vehicle
know what
that's in
like their
his
speed
way.
limit is.
So I think we are about to see some really dangerous,
Rigby
well,
hates
very
other
precarious
animals.
situation here for every motorist who you see
Why
in
are
this
cats
lane.
this way?
Again, westbound side of the 91 freeway has now transitioned to the southbound 5 free. I'm sorry,
Finny.
the northbound 5 freeway. He is now northbound on the
65
5
is the speed
freeway,
limit.
where
Oh, that's right. Cause
traffic, I've got
are
to tell
you? You said
is
you're in that area,
relatively
right?
light. For as far as I could see out the window from up here in Air 7 HD, very little traffic in his way. I can only imagine, as you were wondering too, David, that I can only imagine that CHP has been requested to take this over, because you've got Anaheim PD, who's pretty much out of pocket. They do have their airship in the area, but Fullerton PD is now out of their jurisdiction.
Like
Now he's
I
getting
live
off
like on
at
the
Beach
complete
Boulevard.
opposite
So
side
getting
of the
off at Beach
country because
Boulevard,
I live in
onto
Massachusetts.
Beach Boulevard. Oh,
Holy
look
shit.
at that, fishtailing as he came off the freeway there onto Beach Boulevard, off of Beach Boulevard onto
You don't live
Armour
there
Center
anymore.
Drive, as he continues northbound at a high rate of speed.
Oh,
Little
okay.
more
Your
traffic
dad's
on
still
this
there.
street here as he makes a wild right turn into oncoming lanes of traffic.
No,
There's
I don't
Anaheim
know if anyone
PD's
has. You're in
helicopter.
South
They
Carolina.
are directly over him, likely
I don't know if anyone has
calling out for
snow
CHP,
yet.
but right now, ever
But it was
since he took
fucking
this
cold
vehicle
this
out of
morning.
that
It was like
parking lot,
24
we have
degrees
not
when
seen
I
any
went
ground units
left to go to
engage
work.
with this suspect yet.
I hated it. Oh, you don't get snow, Kevin. We get snow. We get a lot of snow. It's just surprising that we haven't had any snow yet. You got snow on Sunday. Oh, do you have a storm tomorrow? Finny. I can't. I don't know if I could live where you live. I already have a hard time with Mass's weather. What, Finny?
Yeah, very fearful, very agitated driver behind the wheel here. It all started as a failed traffic stop, refusing to pull over. He was in a black Honda
It always
Civic
starts as
when it all
traffic stops,
started,
don't it?
and it appeared, we saw him on several occasions try and dump that vehicle, and now he has taken over a white van. That's a GMC van, almost looks like a work van that was parked in those townhomes, now on Artesia Boulevard, as CHP tries to get in here and race up Artesia to catch up with the suspect. But once again, no black and whites in sight, as he is
Your job doesn't
breaking
allow
every rule of the
snow
road,
days?
showing
That's
no
so
regard for
dumb.
anybody's safety
Especially
here,
considering where
just
you live
ramming
gets a
into
lot of
vehicles
snow.
whenever he sees anybody in his way. He sideswiped two separate vehicles getting off of the 91 freeway, lost control at Beach Boulevard, as you said, David. He fishtailed off of the freeway there, almost lost control actually, and is now regained control on a much less traveled boulevard here. This is Artesia Boulevard, where you can see once again he's got much of the road all to himself here.
That's awful.
He
Here in
is
Mass,
just
we
bound
get
to lose
blizzards
control
every
of this
once in a
field.
while.
You could tell with every turn, he's barely braking. He's taking all of these turns way too fast. A very top-heavy vehicle that he is showing very limited capability.
This
of
news
control.
helicopter is
There
just
are some
keeping
black
up
and
with this
whites
dude.
a ways back, but they are having trouble catching up. They are not competing with him with these dangerous tactics that we're seeing here. He is driving very dangerously, but they've got to figure something out, because this is the same driving that we were seeing when he was in a small
Talking about
little black
essential
Honda
workers.
Civic. We were very easily able to spot him on the freeway. Look at this, more traffic in his way. We'll see what he does here, but every time he's caught himself in a little bit of a jam, he just tries to use the vehicle to ram his way through here. Looks like he's gotten through that light there. Here we're on Valley View Avenue. As I was mentioning, it was very easy to spot him on the freeway originally because the driving was so erratic. And again, throughout this pursuit, except for when he stole this vehicle, he has had really nobody behind him. He's just driving like a madman through the streets of Whittier now here on Valley View Avenue at Alondra Boulevard. Through the green light here with a little more traffic in his way, and we'll see what he attempts to do here. But I've got to believe that Honda was running out of fuel. You saw some front-end damage. He obviously had been in some collisions with that car, and we already have witnessed several collisions with this car. Not to mention that wild scene in the parking lot. If you missed it, I hope we can roll back some of that video where he was ramming that black and white, that lone Fullerton police officer who was just trying to block parking spot with his gun drawn. He rammed that black and white out of the way, and the pursuit is on once again. But right now, as we've been saying, no law enforcement able to keep up with him just yet. Over.
What's the funny part, Kevin? Oh yeah, that's funny.
Over the median into oncoming lanes of traffic through a parking lot here. He's going to come out on Rosecrans Avenue, going the wrong way on Rosecrans.
What the fuck,
wrong
dude?
way on Rosecrans. It's a median. He's going to have to jump. Oh my goodness, look at this. He's going to probably shift over to the correct lanes here, but he had nowhere to go there. Didn't jump the median, just went the wrong way. Is now on the west
funny though,
side
like
of Rosecrans
he's
Avenue.
been a little bit more cautious than the RV person.
He's going to come up on the 5 freeway.
Oh yeah,
approaching Norwalk.
I'm always scared of like
the westbound
bad drivers.
Here looks like another crazy turn there onto a surface street into a parking spot for no reason whatsoever.
Just running over
went
shit.
right over the curb there. I mean, there really wasn't anybody in his way. I'm not even sure what's going on. Through this
There's a
guy's mind.
in the
This is just very
I don't know if you guys have played Heavy Rain, but there's a section where you have to drive against traffic at one point, and it's fucking terrifying.
Yeah, almost slammed into that tree. Now, look at this. Fishtailing through the parking lot.
Oh yeah, Finny.
Through an empty warehouse.
I have that fear sometimes too.
To Marquette Avenue. He is having a lot of trouble with this vehicle, guys.
Because I'm scared of bad drivers. Finny, a bad driver. I'm sure you're a fine driver, Finny.
Absolutely not.
I mean, Vinny, have you ever been in an accident?
Yeah, not composed at all. It looks like
I've been in one
tire. Look at this.
that I was the fault of.
He's lost his tire. He's on his rim. He's on that left.
Oh man, this dude's fucking on his rim.
Almost down to I don't know if there's any tread left, but he's looks like he's got.
You haven't yet. Okay. Well, if that's the case, Finny, I am technically the worst driver because I was in a collision. It wasn't a bad collision. My vehicle had a lot more damage than the other vehicle. You were the middle car in an accident. Oh gosh. Oh my god, there's sparks coming off this dude's car.
But there is a black and white now behind him. Code 3 with lights and sirens on, about maybe 50 feet.
He's riding that rim, dude.
And see which agency that is that's behind him. That looks like maybe still Fullerton. It's Fullerton PD. Fullerton PD back in pursuit, guys.
I'm scared to hit a deer. Holy fuck.
Yeah, we're in the Norwalk area, I think, now as he comes up. Well, no, he's not.
It looks
in
like
Norwalk yet, but look at this. He's going through that gas station.
That's gotta be so dangerous. Like, the sparks going through a fucking gas station.
Several vehicles there. A miracle nobody's gotten hurt yet. But you can see he is really in a jam now.
I think there are some moose in, like, upper states.
Northbound Carmenita Road now, and he's...
No, I would never want to hit a moose.
Now he's stuck. It looked like he's stuck.
You're very close to Canada, yeah. I know you're very, very far up north. This motherfucker.
Sparks fly,
It's just
and
stuck.
that officer right there has to treat this with kid glove care, and likely going to have to step away from his vehicle because we already seen him put it in reverse once and ram into that other patrol car. Right now he's trying to go forward, and he's not going anywhere at all. It looks like the van is now stuck. Yeah, this is likely to start a fire. You can see those
Car.
rims are starting to glow.
Computer is what I meant.
There's certainly more on the way over here. Right now, if we widen it just a little bit, we can confirm just that one black and white. Just the one black and white.
I can't
at,
imagine hitting a
Placid
moose.
Drive,
Like,
northbound Carmenita Road, and he is now stranded here. We'll see how this officer
they're so
deals with this.
huge.
He's likely just going to wait for backup, and right now it doesn't appear as though that van is going anywhere. He's probably not aware. That's right. You've got to wonder if he's thinking about getting out of this van and trying to hijack another one. You've got to at least wonder.
You gotta wonder.
He's probably not aware. Well, now he's aware. I was going to say he might not even be aware that his wheel's on fire, but certainly he's aware of the fire under the hood. More pieces flying out there as this vehicle is starting to come apart.
You have to aim for the hind legs if there's a moose. Oh my god. I'd be so panicking.
I'm thinking it came from the. Well, it
I couldn't even think about hitting the hind legs.
But I don't think any
I would
shots
die.
were fired yet, so that probably is not the case. But that wheel, that left rear wheel, is also creating some metal as well. So it could have come from the rear, but now I've got to wonder,
His car's on
if that
fire.
transmission
Holy fuck,
is
his car's
just,
on fire.
Reached its limit, and that's what's producing the smoke here. Not sure, but in any event, it has overheated. And it looks like the vehicle is now disabled. Additional units now pulling into position here. So some backup from CHP.
Oh yeah.
Backup from CHP and Fullerton PD as he gets out of the vehicle, crawls out of the passenger window.
Okay, he's on foot now. He's on foot now.
Northbound Carmenita Road. Running up northbound Carmenita at Leffingwell Road as he crosses the street. We've seen this person make several desperate attempts to hijack other vehicles. We will see what he decides to do here. Lots of folks.
Yeah, let's go, boy, run. He's
Lamourado
running,
area,
dude.
And he is now running down the sidewalk without any other wheels at his disposal. He's going to start running out of steam here, and we'll see if this ends in a foot pursuit, because I think they are pursuing him on foot, but I can't confirm that from my vantage point. Here comes another officer.
There's two cops, and he's running.
And he's now run into a residential alleyway here.
Oh shit, no.
Loses his footing.
That poor person must
no,
be terrified.
He's now on private property. You saw that it looked like a woman next to her home here. He's now in the backyard, and he's going to hide out here along Leffingwell Road. And jumping fences. He's jumping fences, looking for a way into one of these homes. Little dog, small dog there in the backyard. He's under that patio, yeah, that awning. He's trying to get into that car, into that house rather.
That's crazy. Big ass house. That's gotta be terrifying. Like, he's inside the house.
Barking. He's now going through,
Oh my God.
through that sliding glass door, making his way into the home.
It's gotta be terrifying, dude. That's like a
appears to be, yeah, it might even be a homeowner, not sure.
holy fuck.
Completely unaware. Yeah, he's on the other side of the building. I don't think he has any clue. Very dangerous situation here where we have no information, but here comes somebody running out the front. Look at this. Look at this. A confrontation inside the house, a family home, and now we're going to come around the front.
I do know.
Oh,
I saw
goodness.
clips of him taking
oh
this truck.
Goodness. Look at this. He's in the truck. He's in the truck. He's
no,
in the
the
truck.
doggos.
He just
There's a
got
dog
in
under
truck.
that vehicle.
There's a dog under that truck.
Exactly,
oh
newsman.
Look at this. He just stole the. Oh my god.
It was
oh
a crusty white dog.
Oh my
dude.
goodness. This is incredible. This is
This
incredible.
newsman is so excited. And they. Holy. Dude.
Unbelievable.
I don't think he did. I think they jumped out of the way, but there was a tree in the way. I think
creative here because this person
I don't think
is
if I saw
just
like
ramming into
I don't
cars,
think anyone
additional
got
bumpers
like
flying
too
off of
hurt
that other vehicle,
in this chase.
and now
Um,
he's I believe westbound on
not like
Leffingwell
the
Road.
RV one.
I want to say
The RV
westbound.
one was
Can we put the
really
compass
bad.
up real quick? Yeah, westbound Leffingwell. If you live in this area or have any idea where
It just
we are
just
here,
baffles
if
me
you
how
are
many
looking
cops he's
at us,
passed.
you need to stay inside.
How do
because
you
there is
missed how he got the
danger.
truck, Kevin? Oh, let me pack it up for you. He
He's jumping fences.
he ran into
looking
this
for a way into
person's
his home.
house and stole their keys.
Little dog, small dog there in the backyard. He's
And like
under that that patty, yeah, that awning. He's trying to get into that car, into that house.
and you're probably like, that's okay, that's fine. But he gets into his house. He steals this truck right here. There looks like there's a
Several dogs barking. He's now
I can
going
look
through
up to
that-
see
through
if
that sliding
he
glass door, making his way into the home. Somebody appears to be, yeah, it might even be a homeowner, not sure. Completely unaware. Yeah, he's on the other side of the building. I don't think he has any clue. Very dangerous situation here where we have no information. But
I think he just stole the keys. I know this
Look at this, a confrontation.
this guy in the
inside
white
house, a
shirt
family
has a
home,
knife.
And now we're going to come around the front here. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, this guy has a
Oh
knife.
my
I know he was
goodness, look at
threatening to
this.
stab the guy in here.
He's in the truck. He's in the truck.
Yeah, he
He's
gets
in
the truck.
He just got in that truck. There's a dog under that truck. Oh my goodness, look at this. He just stole the, oh my god, oh my goodness.
I think he drove
Oh
over the
my
curb. I
goodness.
think that's what that
This
was.
is incredible. This is incredible.
The news connection breaks for a moment.
Unbelievable. I cannot believe what we are witnessing, guys. They are going to have to get creative here.
I think it was just a driveway. I don't think anybody got hit. I don't think anyone gets hurt in this chase.
And now he's, I believe, westbound on
The
Leffingwell Road.
other chase was
I wanna
much
say
worse.
westbound. Can we put the
This guy
compass
has
up
been
real quick?
surprisingly
Westbound Leffingwell. If
skillful
you live in this area or have
in not
any
hitting people.
idea where we are here, if you are looking at us, you need to stay inside because there is a dangerous suspect behind the wheel here. I feel very sorry for all of the other cars on the road here as he continues to make his way towards the freeway once again. We may find ourselves back on the freeway, but look at him, a little bit of traffic and once again right through another gas station. This is just incredible. This is the third vehicle that he has stolen today.
Yeah, he definitely gets hurt. Because it ends in a shootout. It ends in a shootout, basically. I'm not gonna get that far because
That's right.
around
That's
6
the
I'm
only thing
gonna
that I can
take a
think of
break
if they have the
because Crow and I
opportunity.
are
They're
supposed
gonna
to
have
stream
catch up with him
a
once
game
again.
at like
They're gonna have
6:30.
to get themselves in a position where they could bring this to an end.
So I'm gonna
If
take
they
like
can figure
a
that
30-minute
out,
break.
then, there's going to be a very dangerous confrontation because this guy is not going away easily. There's just no way at this point that he is willing to give up. And whatever steam he
What game?
lost running up that block,
We don't know
he's
yet.
now,
It's gonna be.
comfortably in the
I
driver's
think we
seat
discussed maybe
of-
like the back rooms or something.
brand new work truck, and you can tell. I mean, he's having. I mean, we
Some-
don't even
some
know.
kind of
I mean, there could
multiplayer
be a full
spooky
tank in
game.
that truck, so he may have a whole new fresh tank to play with here as he now travels down Mayor Road at 70 miles per hour.
But I
A
know
high
next
speed-
week
a
we
high-
want
traveling at a high
to
rate of speed on
play
on a road that can't be more
Grounded.
than 45 miles per hour speed limit.
You
Now
forgot
back
to do the
into
schedule.
another
It's okay, Finny.
residential neighborhood.
Yeah, it's pretty. We haven't finished it yet. We've gotten to like certain points and we've gotten through certain areas and it's just yeah.
Not
That's
to
okay,
mention, he
Finney,
almost took
about the
out
schedule.
at least one person in that driveway and a dog that was underneath as well. I hope everybody is okay back there, but now we have to follow this until the end here because the sun is going down and
Yeah, this guy
still
has been driving
no
for a
visual
while.
of law enforcement within sight here.
It's
So
been about
we're
30
going to
minutes.
try and keep the camera on him and hope that somebody can triangulate those officers into this residential neighborhood as he makes these random turns, now making a left turn onto Rainier Avenue off of Fidel at a high rate of speed. I mean, I just hope nobody is out walking this neighborhood because this person is just
He
speeding
turned. He
right
did turn
through,
his lights
right through.
off. I didn't notice that. Oh, are we streaming at 7:30? I thought we were streaming at 6:30. That's a computer. That's okay. The news guy went quiet
Yeah, I
for a
mean,
second.
look at this. Over the median again, going the wrong way on Florence Avenue. Going the wrong way, head on with additional traffic down Florence Avenue.
These people have
And
been like
look at this,
parting.
coming
He's
up on
been
another
like parting the
major intersection,
seats,
a left turn
not hitting
northbound
too
on
many people.
Painter Avenue. To answer your question, David, that
It's
original
okay if Finny
van,
doesn't.
I think he hot-wired. I have to
You're gonna
believe that
bully.
the keys in this truck
Finny needs a
were
little break.
already
It's
inside
fine.
the vehicle because he just ran away with that way too quickly, unless he, as you mentioned, is a really gifted car thief. In any event, there have been several major felonies that we have witnessed here this evening, and now a wild chase continuing northbound Painter Avenue with several black and whites
Oh wait.
behind him, but again,
Well,
having
no, it's
trouble
okay.
keep up. Again, speed
I need to
chases
have
out on
Q
again,
update that
dangerous tactics.
so
No
that
problem
thoughts
going
is
the wrong
allowed.
way against traffic, 75 miles per hour on Los Nietos Road and Shoemaker Avenue. So again, a very light traffic here, and it wouldn't matter anyways because when there is traffic, he just seems to ram into everybody in his way. So we can only hope that the traffic stays light and hope that maybe they can get some more officers into the area in front of him, not just following him from behind and chasing him, but try and triangulate in front of him. Very difficult because he's not, driving in any kind of a pattern. A spike strip obviously is pointless. Some cross traffic there through the red light at Santa Fe Springs Road. Now well
Dude.
into Santa Fe Springs as he continues northbound here. Only a couple lanes to play with, maybe only one lane. I can't really tell, but he's continuing at a high rate of speed around that FedEx truck at about 70 to 80 miles per hour.
Dude, that's gotta be like so scary if you're like one of those drivers. Oh, did he? No, I thought that was a fire truck. Fire truck. That's gonna be like super duper scary, like seeing this mother crazy fucker just barreling behind you. So wild. He's just cruising at 80, no big deal. He's blowing through so many red lights. Yeah. Oh god. Um, if he just got stopped for a ticket, or if he just got like traffic ticket, that'd be crazy. There's just so many red lights, so many. Oh, The news
It's
guy.
unbelievable.
Oh, there he goes. Okay.
I mean, he's on a bona fide crime spree here. We can only be thankful that it
Bona
didn't
fide
appear that
crime
anybody in
spree.
that home was hurt.
Oh, look at him drive over
At the
this
very least,
curb.
we have to be thankful for that, but it'll be a miracle if it remains that way throughout the course of this new pursuit now.
I don't
Again, as you mentioned, in
know.
the third vehicle that we have seen him in today.
I'm sure
You're
he's
right.
hit
It's
it.
been about 25 minutes since this all started, I want to say. Is that right? About 25 minutes? Maybe, yeah, a little bit closer to 40 minutes. And it, yeah, and he was going away from the freeway
Depends on
here
how many
on
times.
Slauson. Now he's turned around and heading back towards the freeway. I wonder if he's looking for an opportunity to get back on the freeway. He is on Sorensen Avenue with a little more traffic in his way here, but he's heading back in the westbound direction here. So he was going eastbound Slauson, and for some reason, and he hasn't done this very often, but for some reason he just turned around, very randomly turned around, back towards the freeway, and I wonder, my gut tells me he's looking for an entrance ramp. A close call there. Another residential street along Sorensen Avenue that Anaheim PD ship still right over him. They have been relentless as well, staying right on top of him. At least they have been able to do that and call out his location for all of these neighboring agencies. Now, LA County Sheriff is going to be getting involved here at some point. We are in Santa Fe Springs. In LA County Sheriff's jurisdiction.
Sheriff's
We've
gonna get
already seen
involved.
several
How
agencies, including Anaheim
are
PD,
they?
Fullerton PD, and CHP, try to apprehend this suspect at various points, but he has done a masterful job of evading authorities.
Oh, that's pretty
or
good that they
creating
have
a
like
lot of
the
horror and havoc.
automatic.
In Orange County and now back in LA County here on another residential street.
Tells you
A
what
very
street it
random
is.
turn. So no destination of mine. I thought maybe he was trying to get to the freeway. Doesn't look like it.
It's
Just
getting
trying
pretty
to maybe
dark.
look for a
I'm
spot
sure.
to hide out, thinking
I'm
this
sure they're
through.
gonna do it
Maybe
soon.
he, I don't know how familiar he is with this neighborhood, but maybe he's just looking for an opportunity to hide out. And you just have to. Your
It's gonna be
thoughts right
scary
now
though.
with everybody
Like
who lives in this neighborhood. That's what I'm thinking
those
about.
those
I mean,
spotlights
he
are
is
like really bright.
in a small little residential neighborhood here at Riesling and Wellsford. And if he decides to dump that vehicle once again, we already know what he's capable of. And so I just hope, I mean, the best place he could end up right now, quite frankly, with guys, would be the freeway. If he gets on the freeway, it's a much more manageable and contained atmosphere. But once you get into these residential streets with a dangerous madman behind the
Oh
wheel
wait,
like
is
this,
that the
anything
spotlight?
is
I think
possible.
that's
We've
the
already seen
spotlight.
it, and you
I
can
think
see
they're
that
putting the
night sun
spotlight on
coming
him
on.
now.
Compliments of the Anaheim Police Department.
Yep, there
Angel
goes the
One right
spotlight.
overhead as he continues these
Yeah.
random turns. That, I think, was LA County's
Yeah, they got the
helicopters.
spotlight
So
on him now.
2 law enforcement helicopters following his each and every move. He's not going to get away, guys. They are going to get him off the road at all costs. This is not going to
You
go.
say that, ain't newsman. Where's the proof of
He's
that?
speeding up for sure. He's back on Sorensen. Right. Well, the question becomes: look at this. He's full speed at the end of Sorensen into a parking lot,
God,
and
he's
I
in
think
parking
this
lot
is
now.
a shopping center at This is the Marketplace Shopping Center at Magnolia Avenue in Hadley. Okay. People walking through this parking lot. He's slowing down a little bit at least, but he's weaving his way through this parking lot, a very busy parking lot, as he tries to look for an outlet. You have to wonder, he's very aware of that night sun coming from the helicopter.
You feel like,
and I can only imagine
yeah,
that
that Helicina
night sun
has that
is
chaotic
agitating
energy.
him even more.
She would definitely
So
steal a
at least
car.
he made it through there without any trouble. He's made his way through that parking lot, now back onto Hadley Street, where you can see squarely that night sun is on him. And hopefully that doesn't cause him to amp things up even more than they already are. But as you mentioned, David, we do not know what the original want was. It was an attempted traffic stop. He failed to pull over, failure to yield, but obviously there was much, much more to this story. And from the very beginning, I was questioning whether that original black Honda Civic even belonged to him. And from what we're witnessing here, my bet is that was likely a stolen vehicle as well. In any event, this is the third vehicle we've seen him in through another major street here through the red
Don't
light.
label my
continuing
layers, and it is a
northbound
curse,
on
and I
Hadley
never.
Street.
Chaotic art. Oh God, that's not what I meant to put on my. Yep. He's been failing to yield this whole time. Oh, what happened? Oh, it's still going. Did they lose connection? Okay, they did lose. You label your folders. Oh God. Do you want to see my shit? Hold on. I can show you how chaotic my painting is. Um, scoot
Oh my goodness.
this over.
That's a school. He's in front of a school, guys. He's in front of a school. Lots of people
Like
walking in front of this school.
no labeling. No labeling. I should label. How do I not start stopping? I don't know, man. Um
David, he just sped
I just
past
go
an elementary
clicking
school with a whole bunch of people
and I find the layer
along
I'm
the
looking
street.
for.
Thankfully, he did not hit any of them. He is slowing down
I
a little
have
bit. I'm not sure what elementary school that was.
I have a
quite frankly,
chaotic
but he's
what
now
would this
on
be?
Beverly
Chaotic
Boulevard
evil,
and
not
Haviland
labeling
Avenue. And as the
pain.
sun has set, obviously, you can see we are now in darkness as he continues the pursuit through these residential streets. The only light that we're working with is that night
I'll take
sun
a break.
from the
Yeah,
LA
yeah.
County Sheriff's Department. Looks like he's
I do need to take a
Looks like
break.
he's found himself in a dead end. He's at a dead end at the end of Alta Avenue, putting it in reverse, and he's going to reverse his way back out of here. We'll see if there's any black and whites waiting for him on the other side here. Well, let's widen out just a little bit, Rob.
God.
See what's waiting for him as he comes out the other end of
What's
Alta
waiting
Avenue.
for him?
Nobody.
Nothing.
Nobody.
Nothing's
There's nobody in his way
exactly
here. He's gonna
nobody's
continue
waiting
to
for
get
this
back onto
motherfucker.
Beverly Boulevard, back onto Beverly Boulevard,
Oh my God.
or westbound Beverly. Westbound Beverly Boulevard here in Santa Fe Springs, and no law enforcement.
Do I just leave with the
guys.
no?
He
I'm
is
not gonna
slowing
leave with
down
the
a
high
little bit.
pursuit chase
Yeah, go
on.
ahead. Jump on it.
That would be funny though. Um, but
I've got to be honest. I can't imagine
just
them
back over. I
taking
can.
that tactic in this type of a situation. They have to. They
There
have
we
to
go.
swarm him. They have to swarm him and get him off the road at all costs. And by the way, if they were trying to bring down the temperature, they would not have that night sun on him. That night sun is very
Oh,
agitating.
I think
He is
Helicina's
clearly
turning out pretty well so
aware
far.
that law enforcement is on him, even though there's nobody right behind
I'm just
him.
kind of
This is a pursuit.
doing
As
it for
far as
fun.
we are aware, they are still in
But
pursuit
I
mode,
should
trying
take
to
a
make
break.
their way in here.
So
And we just
I'm gonna
have
pretty
to
much end
assume
stream for now.
that, they're just having a little trouble doing that.
She is a pretty girl. Also, Penny, I was gonna show you because I did it because I was in my feelings during the RP, and I drew the eye on her hand, my dude. I was like, yeah, let's do it. let's bring all the feelings. I know. It's I was like, I don't know. I might do two different variations where there's like the nice pastel Helicina, and then I might just be like, but then there's the eye, always there, always watching. D&D is gonna be awful next session. But yeah, this is. Oh, you have an idea with the eye? Do you mean like RP wise or like in game? You'll put it in the general chat. Okay. But yeah, let me. I know I've only really been streaming like an hour, but I'm gonna take a break. Oh, you think he can speak to Finny? He could. Not super effective just for funsies. I mean, he probably could. He could probably like talk to D&D Finney. Um, no, it was wild when he was like offering up my ex crime lord boss, and I was like, I'd want that, but not gonna. I'm not gonna make any major decisions in that chat. But anyway, uh, thank you for watching me draw and watch crime. But Crow and I will be back in less than 30 minutes for some spooky games. Yeah, see you in a bit, Kevin. Crime.